Hello and welcome everyone. And today in this tutorial video what we're going to do is connect several computers to a particular network using static IP addressing. So we're going to go right into it. I have four computers here in a virtual environment, of course. And we're going to start with Server 2000. Okay, so open up Server 2008. In order to do this first hour in the virtual environment where the three machines to see each other, we may have to play around with our network adapters. So we're going to open the devices and open it up. And well, I already changed the configuration of this particular virtual machine to host only. Just drop down, you have different settings you can choose from virtual adapter, but for this tutorial we're going to use the host only adapter. And you see type here virtual host only internet adapter. And promiscuous mode, there are three variations: deny, allow VMs, and allow all. I'm going to choose allow all. What this does is allow the other computers within the virtual environment to see this machine once they're all configured in the same network. So hit OK. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add a static IP address to this computer. So click here on the insurance center. You also need to turn on network discovery and file sharing. So click on that. Yes, turn on. Right. So that's so that the other computers joined to the network will be able to see this computer. Okay. Right. And now all that you see here, server and actual PC that I'm working on, because right, so we go into our network, click on network sharing center, and go to manage our network connections. Just click on that, and you see that there's a icon here showing our connection. We right click on it and we get properties. Okay, now for the purposes of this tutorial we will not be dealing with IPv6, so we can uncheck this. What we're going to do is configure the IPv4, so we click on it and then click properties. And we're going to use the following IP address rather than obtain an IP address automatically. So click on use following IP and we're going to enter the IP address you want to use. So I'm going to assign .1 to my server using default socket mask, and I'm going to also assign default gateway as the server as well, just for the purposes of this tutorial. I'm also going to use this as my DNS server, so I'm going to add that IP address here as well. And I hit OK. Close. So now I have configured my server machine. Let's minimize this so I can actually close it. You can see that it's actually identified, which means that it's trying to connect this machine to the network that I just set up. So there we go. I'm going to change this public file sharing to on. Everyone within the network can access and open files. Apply that. Yes, I want to turn on that picture. Okay. Right. Also, I want to take off password share. So, turn off password protected sharing and apply. Nice. So here we have this part is partially configured. Well, actually, it's fully configured. It's connected to the unidentified network now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go into other machines and pretty much repeat the same procedure. Minimize this for a bit, and I'm going to go into my virtual machine next. Okay. Again, I need to change the settings of the actual virtual machine adapter. So I'm going to go into devices, network adapters. And what I'm going to do is adjust this just like I did with the server machine. I'm going to adjust it to host only adapter. And the advanced on my host case mode, I'm going to say allow all. Once that is set, click OK, and I'm done to my network sharing center now. And I open my network sharing center. Okay, because I haven't actually configured anything as yet, I can only see this machine. I'm not actually connected to anything, but once I configure this should change to show that I'm connected to the 192.168 network I'm about to set up. So I manage my network connections, click on that. And then I see the icon, I right click here. Click properties. Continue. Okay, so again, we're not dealing with IPv6, so I'm going to uncheck this, and I'm going to click on IPv4 properties, and we want to use the following IP address. I'm going to give this client machine a .2 address, so 192.168. I'm going to assign this a .2 address. I'm going to use the default subnet mask. I'm going to put the default gateway as my server machine. So I'm going to 168.0.1. What this is doing is pointing me back to my server machine as the default gateway, and my DNS server will also be on my server machine. So I'm going to assign the server machine address here as well, pointing this machine back to my server. I'm going to enter here and close. Let's click here. Okay, as you can see, it's been successfully added to the network that I just set up. So, close. Okay, network internet, network sharing center. Sorry. Now, in order for this machine to be seen, I need to turn on my network discovery. So I'm going to just click on the drop down, turn on network discovery and apply. Continue. This way, so now network discovery has been turned on. And we're going to change some of the other settings as well. We want to take password protected sharing off. So we're going to turn this off. That way when I have to access files on this computer from another computer that's on the network, I wouldn't have to actually enter a password. So I'm just going to turn that off, apply those settings. I also want to share our files. Apply. Just gonna check here and see if my server is showing up in my network neighborhood. So I'm gonna open this area here. Let's click on it. And yes, we see that I've added my client to this neighborhood, so it's being seen. Also see my expert in my. So we're going to go back to network now. I'm actually going to close this one. I can turn on the other settings later. I'm going to go into my Windows 7 machine now. I'm going to pretty much repeat the same steps in joining. So first, I need to again check my network adapters. You can see it's by default, it would come up as saying NAT adapter and that adapter. But I am going to change this however to, just like I did with the others, host only adapter and again allow all. Okay. Things to note, if you notice that in the corner by our network neighborhood icon here, so where I say internet access, eventually will change to not having any access to the internet, but rather just being connected as it's doing right now. What that means is that the adapter settings that I set just now is actually taking effect here. So yes, I no longer have internet connection. I'm going to actually change the settings on this to connect to the network. Click and open my network sharing center. Change adapter settings. Right click. Properties. I'm gonna take off IPv6 again. Okay, click on version 4. Properties. I'm gonna give this the dot 3i. Use default subnet mask. I'm gonna point it back to my server here, so that's my default gateway. So, and as my DNS server, I'm also gonna point it back to my server as well. Right, okay. Yes, I want to connect. Right. Now again, as in all the other computers that I did before, I need to change some of my settings in order for this computer to be seen on the network, especially this little setting here, turn on network discovery. So I'm just going to check that. I'm going to check file sharing as well. Right, share everyone. I'm gonna leave this as is. I'm gonna turn off password protected share. Save my changes. Right. Again, if you look in here, you should see our other computers that we previously added to this network coming up. If I click on it, I should be able to get in either one of them. Have access. I don't think I shared folders, however, so I have to go back and change that setting later. I click on my server 2008. Yes, I shared a public folder here that I shared. Windows is down here again. I no longer have internet access. I am, however, connected to network. Connected to network 2. And well, that is pretty much it for the tutorial. So thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.